Here's the voice of the Banks Braves, Trevor Beard. Here's the voice of the Banks Braves, Trevor Beard.
Good evening, and once again, welcome to Banks High School Athletics. I'm voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard. Tonight, it's the Corbett Cardinals coming into town to take on the Banks Braves. Banks High School located in the community of Banks, about 25 miles northwest of Portland. Banks boys and girls squads coming off of convincing wins on Wednesday night to open league play. 65-33 for the boys in really a game that was not much of a surprise that it was that type of blowout start to finish. Rainier came into the contest Wednesday night with a record of 2 wins and 9 losses. Banks improves to 8-4 on the season and gets a victory in their opener in the Coastal Range League. However, we thought we would see a much more competitive contest in game number 2 in girls action between the Braves and the Columbians. Banks came into the contest 9-3, Rainier 7-3, with 6 of the 7 teams in the Coastal Range League for girls basketball in the top 25, including Rainier. However, it was all Banks, especially in the first half, a 43-18 lead at the half, and cruised to a 45-18 lead at the half, and cruised to a 60-29 victory. An impressive second quarter, scoring 27 points. Again, their transition offense fed off of one of the greatest presses in not only 3A girls basketball, but also around the state as Banks improves to 10-3. Biggest news, won't go into it too much, but Tillamook girls basketball, do not want to get on either side of this politically, but just information. They have canceled the remainder of their varsity season this year, despite going undefeated in the non-conference slate. They were scheduled to open Co-op League play last night. However, 9 of the 11 girls have left the team over some issues with their coach, only leaving 2 players on the team, and they have decided to cancel their varsity program for the remainder of the season over coaching issues. That's all we'll say on that. A couple of other games Wednesday night for the Coastal Range League. Riverside boys defeated Corbett on the road, and Neocani with a convincing win at Yamhill Carlton in boys basketball. Coastal Range League boys basketball, top 3 teams, Banks, Neocani, and Warrenton. And neither of those teams ranked in the top 15. However, one of them will be seeded in the top 16 regardless by the end of the season, due to the way the 20-team playoff format is set up for OSAA 3A boys basketball. We'll get you a look at both teams a little bit more in depth tonight between the Braves and the Cardinals when we come back. We'll take a 1-minute break. This is Banks High School Athletics on Westside Mobile Media and Westside'sGreatestHits.com.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
And we're back taking a look at the Corbett Cardinals coming into tonight's game, 3-9 overall, 1-0 in Coastal Range League play. Opened the season with a 65-60 victory at Jefferson in North Lynn County, right on the Marion-Lynn County edge. Stevenson, they're just over the Columbia River from Corbett, a 57-49 victory, and then the Columbians proceed to lose 8 of their next 9 games. 80-59 at Columbia of White Salmon. 70-57 at 4A the Dalles. 66-48 at 4A Estacada. 51-36 to Elma in the Seaside Tournament. 70-40 to Top 10 Cascade Christian in the Seaside Tournament. And then a 63-58 victory over Woodland of Washington in the Seaside Tournament, their third victory of the season. Blowout losses at 2A Portland Christian, 85-41, one of the top 5 teams in 2A boys basketball, and a 61-43 loss to Portland Adventist. Again, one of the upper echelon teams in 3A boys basketball, a member of the highly touted Lewis and Clark League, representing private schools amongst the 3A classification in Northwest Oregon and the Portland area. A 61-51 loss to Kingsway Christian of, I believe, Southwest Washington, and a 64-53 loss at home on Wednesday to open Coastal Range League play on Wednesday night. Taking a look at the Cardinals roster as we switch back from girls rosters to boys rosters. Armin Mahanovic, a 6'1" junior guard. Number 1, Lincoln Merrill, a 6'3" senior post. Number 3, Kayla Bubna, a 5'11" junior guard. Number 4, Turner Van Hee, a 5'10" senior wing. Number 5, Daniel Helm, a 6-foot sophomore wing. Number 10, Hunter Hergert, a 6'1" senior wing. Number 12, 6'2" junior post, Cade Holweg. Number 20, Grayson Aho, a 6'4" sophomore wing. Number 21, Nick Helm. Actually, number 5 is Daniel Slevin, not Daniel Helm. Number 21, Nick Helm, a 6'6" junior post. Number 22, Jeffrey Johnson, a 6'4" senior post. Number 24, Corbin Huker, a 5'10" senior wing. And number 33, Jonas Aho, a 6-foot sophomore guard. We'll take a 30-second break and talk about the Banks Braves on the other side. Or actually, we'll take a 1-minute break and talk about the Braves boys squad on the other side in just a moment.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
Explore your world with Donna Mallard Hawkins at Infinity Escapes Travel. She's a Banks alum and can help you find great deals on cruises with Regent Seven Seas and discounts on guests with Virgin Voyages and Royal Caribbean. Want to stay ashore? Check out featured tours like National Parks of the American West, like tours of Croatia and Madagascar. Book your next vacation with Donna Mallard Hawkins and Infinity Escapes Travel, calling 823-634-8080 or visit infinityescapestravel.com. And we're back just about 5 minutes before starting introductions and our national anthem. Quickly looking at the Braves roster. Number 2, Ben Baliga. He'll be the backup point guard. He's a junior, number 2. Number 3, Noel Mayo, leading scorer on the squad, and starting point guard, a senior, number 3. Number 5, Jarrett Martin, a junior. He will come off the bench. A lot of fun to watch on the football side. Not quite as great a scorer on the basketball side, but still an impressive athlete to watch. Number 10, David Markham, a senior. Number 12, Braden Exline, also a senior. Markham and Exline expected to start, both seniors. 8 upperclassmen on this Braves varsity squad. Number 14, Max Walker, also a senior, likely to get the start as well. Number 20, Eli Walker, a senior. Number 21, Owen Haley, a senior. Number 22, Fisher King, the lone sophomore, youngest member of the team. Number 23, Chase Tabb, one of the deep members of the bench, along with number 24, Brady Johnson, a junior. Number 32, Luke Bigsby, takes up a lot of space in the middle. First team All-State offensive lineman. That type of build. He's a great athlete as well. Good size, especially on the football side. And number 33, Cale Willits, a senior, will come off the deep end of the Braves bench. Looking at the Braves schedule, started off with a 66-43 win at Vernonia against Colton in the Vernonia tournament, a 53-point blowout of the Loggers, 64-11, 50-27 home victory in their home opener over Willamina, 54-47 over 4A St. Helens. And then their first loss of the season came to a top 5 3A program, Valley Catholic, 53-45, also at home. They fell at Tillamook, 48-45. Banks girls also lost to Tillamook on that same trip. Scappoose, 55-52, a victory for the Braves to get back in the win column. And then a tough contest against one of the top 10 teams in all of Oregon high school boys basketball. Top-ranked Westside Christian of 3A, 68-54. Again, Banks had a chance to actually get a victory in that game. That game was cut down to 6 or 8 about midway through the fourth quarter, and then just ran out of gas with some silly unforced turnovers that allowed Westside Christian to put that game away late, about 5 minutes left in that game in Tigard. And then Banks gets a 3-point victory over the host Outlaws at the Sisters Tournament over Christmas break on New Year's week. And then a loss to a very tough top 5 Taft Tigers, 54-26, also at the Sisters Tournament. But they were able to bounce back with a 60-57 victory over 4A Henley of Klamath Falls, also in Sisters, before they opened league play on Wednesday night with a 65-33 victory over Rainier. Noel Mayo led the Braves in that contest with 17. 3 Braves players finished in double figures. Banks really didn't need their starters the second half of that contest. Noel Mayo probably could have gone for 40 if he had stayed in the entire game, the way Rainier played in that contest. Braves buddy night, so some youngsters will be recognized at halftime, showing off some of their ball handling skills that they've learned at a one-day mini camp after practice earlier in the season. Wearing pink tie tonight in commemoration of breast cancer awareness. Pink night tonight at Banks High School. Many of the students wearing pink as well, and we'll see a special uniform combination tonight for some of the Braves girls squad when that game starts immediately following our boys broadcast. Banks will be in their home white uniforms, navy blue numerals with Vegas gold trim. white shorts with navy blue and Vegas gold checkerboard pattern up along both sides of the torso, along the sides of the uniform. In the Braves arrow head logo as Braden Exline and Max Walker being recognized prior to the contest. Not sure what the award was for. Starting tonight for Corbett, number 1, Lincoln Merrill. Number 3, Caleb Bubnum. It's pronounced that during roster introduction for Corbett. Number 10, Hunter Herger. Number 20, Grayson Aho. And number 21, Nick Helm. Corbett will be in their red uniforms, white lettering, white numerals with red trim. White trim on the sides of the jerseys, white and black around the collar. Starting tonight for the Braves as the lights come down and the spotlight comes on. Number 3, Noel Mayo. Number 10, David Markham. Number 12, senior Braden Exline. Number 14, Max Walker. And sophomore, number 22, Fisher King. One moment again as we show respect to our national flag. And we're set for the opening tip between the Banks Braves and the Corbett Cardinals. OSAA 3A Coastal Range League boys basketball. One broadcast, 2 contests. We'll have a short intermission as we get things switched up for the girls' side immediately following the boys' contest. In the center circle, Banks home court gym, clear coat finish. Slightly darker in the key area, navy blue around the end line and baseline, one uniform piece as we have official with the scores table. Banks in transparent lettering along the 2 end lines. Banks will be moving right to left as you look at your listening device, east to west to start the contest. And the tip is controlled by the Braves. Quickly, X line, left wing, right baseline corner, finds Noel Mayo wide open, in and out, no good. Corbett with the basketball. And it's going to stay. Corbett basketball, trying to get our scoreboard up, and Corbett with the basketball inside Merrill. And we're going to get a, thought maybe there might have been a tripping foul, but they're going to say Hergert just tripped and fell on the end line, and they're going to give the ball back to Banks. I think we're set now. Mayo will walk it up across midcourt far side on the south side of the court, dribbles the ball left wing, and took too many steps as he came to a stop. And that's going to be a travel, not a good start for the Braves, with 3-point miss from Mayo and a turnover from Noel Mayo as he tries to set up in the left high post. Corbett with the basketball in the backcourt. Bubna. Merrill back to Bubna near side in front of the scorer's table, trapped in the front court. Merrill back to Bubna far side, way out on top of the circle. Driving is Hergert, tries a bad pass, tried to cut it across over to the left wing and threw it into the student section out of bounds. We've played just over a minute, still neither team has scored. Markham, right wing to X line, holds, gets a screen from Walker, takes a deep NBA three, a little too hard, rebound though to Fisher King, backs it back out, turnaround jumper, left baseline is good. First points of the night for the Braves belong to Fisher King. It's an early 2-0 Braves lead. Back the other way, threw it away, wild pass from Grayson Aho, tried to get it to Hilm along the baseline, and threw that pass up around the range of Goliath, and going to be well too high for Yelm to catch. Back the other way. Mayo sets up in the same spot where he traveled a moment ago and is able to can a jumper from the left high post. 4-0 Braves. And another turnover from Corbett. Timeout, Cardinals. Their first 3 possessions, bad passes on almost each possession, leading to 3-4 turnovers in the first 2 minutes for Corbett. Exactly 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's Banks 4, Corbett nothing. Timeout Cardinals will be back in 30 seconds. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, any time is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483. And we're back, 4-0 Banks. OSA 3A boys basketball, Coastal Range League action between the Banks Braves and the Corbett Cardinals. Try to get you a look at the boys' top OSA 3A official top 10 during halftime. David Markham gets the inbound in the backcourt, about three-quarter court. To X line, right wing, head fakes, trying to go inside to Walker. Lost it, threw it off of Aho, though, and it will stay with the Braves. 21 on the shot clock, 5:46 in the opening quarter. Still 4-0 Braves. Mayo will inbound right of his own basket. Finds Walker wide open, lays it up and in, or It is Max Walker for his first two. 6-0 Braves. Into the front court. Cardinals with the basketball, driving inside, blocked from behind, but a foul on Max Walker, sending number 3, Caleb Bubna, to the line to shoot two. 6-0 Braves. First team foul on either side comes against Max Walker for the Braves. 2.5 minutes in, 5:27 to go in the opening quarter. A 6-0 lead for the Braves as Bubna's first free throw is ugly off to the left, no good. Second free throw for Caleb Bubna is clean, and Corbett is on the board trailing 6-1. 5:20 left in the opening quarter. Back the other way. Mayo on top, drives right of the key all the way around, splits a couple defenders, has it blocked. Walker gets it back, but then traveled with the basketball, and another turnover for the Braves. 6-1, Banks in the lead right now. I don't want to say they're in control. Neither team really playing like they're in control right now. The number of turnovers we've seen the first 3 minutes or so, and do not want to let Corbett get any sense that they can stay in this game and let them get any kind of momentum. Pass is stolen the other way, back by Corbett after the miss from Bubna. Long two, no good from Aho, left baseline, and the rebound to the Braves. X-line drives all the way himself. Fisher King, right wing three, step back is good. Fisher King with 5, it's 9-1. 4.5 minutes left, first quarter. Pass tipped away, stolen by Mayo at midcourt. Drives, lays it up, no. Put back Fisher King. Fisher King with 7 in the quarter, 11-1. Back the other way, Corbett trying to break the press. Left wing to Aho. Bubna. Grayson Aho out of bounds. Bad pass intended for Lincoln Merrill on the left wing in front of the student section. Another turnover for Corbett. 4:11 to go first quarter. 11-1 Braves. X-line will inbound to Markham in front of the student section. Slow dribble across midcourt by Markham. Speeds it up, moves the ball inside the three-point arc left wing, just outside the high post. And Mayo for three, front of the rim and off, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Should have been a travel either way. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds, though. Didn't hear the whistle. Ball's going to go back to Banks. Mahanovic tried to tiptoe the sideline to try to save the rebound in play. The inbound to Walker from X-line. X-line gets it back from Mayo, drives inside, jump step, takes the contact, can't get it to spin off the front of the rim. No whistle, and the rebound to Corbett. And again, sound like a squeaky shoe. We're going to get a carry or a palming on Lincoln Merrill. 3:39 first quarter, 11-1 Braves. Markham to inbound, left of the scorers table. Next to the Corbett bench, down to our left. X-line will run the offense out near midcourt. Two navy blue circles separated by about maybe 2 or 3 inches with Vegas gold arrowhead logo and white trim. And X-line's going to go to, or Max Walker's going to go to the line for a chance at an and one. And the free throw is good. 14-1 Braves. Under 3.5 minutes left first quarter. Merrill picked up the dribble, pass poked away by X-line at midcourt. Ahead to Mahanovic. Drives all the way inside, lays it up and in, and that's the first field goal for Corbett with 3:11 to go in the opening quarter. 14-3 Braves. 3:05 left opening period. Mayo gets a screen from X-line. Markham left wing. Gets a screen that side from King. Back out to X-line on top. Head fakes on a three-pointer, drives. Right low block, can't go up, fades away, comes up short. And the rebound controlled by Nick Helm for Corbett. Helm Front of the student section, across the way, on top to Mahanovic. Mahanovic to Bubna, inside back to Mahanovic, inside underneath the basket. They try to go to Helm, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Will stay with Corbett, 2:32 to go in the opening quarter, trailing 14-3. Hergert will inbound. Markham comes out for the Braves. In for the first time, Jared Martin and Luke Bigsby. Hergert the inbound, gets it into Helm. On top right side to Bubna. Helm. Actually, that's not Helm, that's Hergert. And right wing three is no good off the front of the rim, but we're going to have a loose ball foul, I believe, on Banks. Foul will be on X-Line, his first. Second team foul, 2:23 to go in the opening quarter, and a 14-3 Braves lead. Hergert. Inbound to Mahanovic, knocked away, ball loose. Fisher King able to come out with it, but I think we're going to have a loose ball foul on Mahanovic first. Second team foul on Corbett. No pressure from the Cardinals in the backcourt. Bubna will. Actually, looks like Corbett's in a half-court man. Martin inside to Fisher King. Turnaround laid up and in. Fisher King with 9, 16-3 Braves. Under 2 minutes. Mahanovic gets it back from Bubna. Back to Bubna, across midcourt to Merrill. Fancy quick passing from Corbett to try to get the ball across midcourt. Shot from Bubna just inside the free throw line, short. Can't grab his own rebound, tips it, and driving the length of the court the other way. X-Line tries to go up at the basket, left side, and he's going to be fouled. He'll be shooting 2. Foul will be on number 21, Nick Helm. Third team foul on Corbett, 1:38 in the quarter. (16-3 Braves, 9 for Fisher King to lead all scorers in the first quarter. Braden X-Line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Somebody, I believe, from the Corbett sideline playing a harmonica every time Banks shoots free throws. Second free throw good as well for Braden X-Line, his first 2. 18-3 Braves. Mahanovic. Then catch with Bubna in the backcourt. They got to hurry to get it across. Mahanovic near side, drives right wing all the way to the basket, splits a double team, gets it over to Howeig, and that's probably the best offensive possession we've seen from Corbett yet tonight. 18-5, driving back the other way. X-Line misses the layup, should have gone backboard and overlaid everything. Corbett the rebound. Come nearing a minute for the quarter. Corbett playing a little bit out of control, but still with the possession. Coming up short on the 3 is Mahanovic from the left wing. Braves the rebound to X-Line. Under a minute for the quarter. Banks an 18-5 lead. X-Line brings the ball right wing. Martin goes right baseline, back to X-Line at the wing. Bigsby hands to X-Line coming around the top of the circle, curl. King tries to go backdoor inside to Bigsby. Double team, back out to Martin, wide open for 3, off the back rim, no. Rebound, tipped around, and it's gonna go out of bounds to Corbett. 32 seconds left on the clock, so no shot clock. Eli Walker will check in for the first time, along with Ben Baliga. Bubna to Mahanovic. Picked up a little bit pressure defense just into the backcourt from the Braves, and it's tipped out of bounds by Baliga, trying to come up with the trap just up by the scores table in the front court. Mahanovic to Bubna, way out on top. Braves look like they're in a 2-3 zone. Pass inside to Bubna, turn around, ugly looking shot, back rim and off, no good. Rebound to the Braves. Baliga ahead to Martin, drives inside, had to hurry the shot, and Corbett the rebound, and three-quarter court just a little bit short. Otherwise, that would have counted from Mahanovic. After one, though, it's all Braves. Banks 18, Corbett 5. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a moment after this.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
And we're back, start of the second quarter. Banks an 18-5 lead. A lot of Corbett fans have come to cheer on their Cardinals, but not much to cheer about in the first quarter, trailing 18-5. Banks with the basketball to start the second quarter. Mayo drives left to the key. Oh, nice backdoor pass to Jared Martin. No, but a whistle and a foul called. Holweg thought he had all ball, but Jared Martin is at the line to shoot two to start the second quarter. Fisher King with half of the Braves' points so far. First free throw from Jared Martin is good. His first points come early in the second quarter. I think he's getting a uniform warning, momentary stoppage in action. Tucks his jersey in, misses the second free throw. In and out, no good. 19-5 Braves. Hergert pushed back out near midcourt. Merrill against Eli Walker. Far side to Mahanovic. On top into the game for Corbett. Turner Van Hee. Hergert tries to flip a pass inside to Merrill. Stolen by the Braves. Baliga to Martin, right baseline, won't take the three. Baliga will, right side top of the circle and canned it. First points for Ben Baliga off the bench. 22-5 Braves. 7:05 in the first half. Pass is stolen. Bad pass from Merrill. Baliga head fakes, but Merrill able to get back and block it. Hergert quickly into the front court. Drives, pulls up, left to the key, left it short. Rebound, Bigsby should have had it, but slipped and fell. Hergert gets it back out to Mahanovic. Corbett will reset. Trailing by 17. Still plenty of time to go in the first half. Three-pointer from Mahanovic, right side, is not a good-looking shot. Misses everything but the weak side of the backboard. Corbett again gets the rebound, though. Mahanovic spins inside right side, fades away, gets the kind skip off the front of the rim, and second field goal for him. He's got 4. 22-7 in favor of the Braves. First field goal for Corbett in the second quarter. Eli Walker, right wing to Mayo, gets a screen from Bigsby, drives, wants to go back door to Bigsby, but can't find enough space. Baliga drives around, and we're going to get a loose ball foul on Corbett. I don't know how Ben Baliga stayed inside on that kind of wraparound move from the left low block, but it will stay Braves basketball. Bigsby will come out, had a pretty good game on Wednesday night, finishing in double figures with 10. Mayo will inbound left side to Fisher King, left baseline corner. Martin, Eli Walker, Mayo right baseline. Double team, back out to Eli Walker, drives inside. May have got away with the travel, rebound tipped around, and we're going to get a loose ball foul on the floor before Ben Baliga is able to go up. Foul will go on number 12. That's Kate Holweg. And 13 foul for Corbett, 5:50 to go in the first half. 2 more, and Banks will be shooting free throws the rest of the first half. Mayo bounce pass inside to Baliga, able to finish at the rim. Ben Baliga with 5 off the Braves bench, 24-7. Issue with the sound system. And apparently the something going on with the mic. 3 from Aho is good, 24-10. In favor of the Braves. 3 the other way from, I believe, Fisher King is good. 27-10. Mahanovic to Merrill. Wants to drive inside. Close as he can get is the right wing. Mahanovic. Merrill back to Mahanovic. Right side. Inside. Finds Van Hee open. He won't take the shot center the key, but Merrill will for 3. And Corbett heating up some in the second quarter. Back within 14 at 27-13. Nearing 4.5 minutes first half. Martin left wide open. Won't take the 3. Haley. It's a screen from Baliga. Backdoor to Baliga. Head fakes. Oh, nice. Oh, nice kind of underhand feed from Baliga right at the rim to Fisher King, but it slides off, and we're going to get a loose ball foul on Banks non-shooting. First team foul in the second quarter. 4:17 to go in the first half. Max Walker will come in for Ben Baliga. 5 points during his run in the first half. 4:17 to go before intermission. A 27-13 Braves lead, with Armin Mahanovic to inbound right of the basket. Way out on top to Merrill, right side against Martin. Over to Aho, back to Mahanovic. Dribbling way out on top right side. Aho. Merrill. Inside to Helm at the high post, right side, double team. Has it knocked away, gets it back right wing. 10 on the shot clock for Corbett. Merrill drives inside. We're going to get a loose ball foul on Banks. Second team foul in the quarter. Second personal on Jared Martin. 3:51 to go in the first half. 27-13 Braves. Mahanovic. The inbound over the top to Helm. Gets it back from Aho. Right baseline corner. Gets a screen from Helm, and we're going to have an offensive foul. I believe a moving screen on Nick Helm. And 3:43 to go. Ball will go back to the Braves. Corbett will not pick them up in the backcourt. Mayo, slow dribble. Far side against Van Hee. Crosses over to the left side of the key. Back door to Jared Martin. Oh, but he overlaid it. Had an easy layup, but I think he may have got nervous. Beautiful play, but Braves unable to finish. 3 the other way. Looks gone line, just rims out from Aho. Rebound back the other way. Martin, beautiful pass to Fisher King. Lays it up and in. 14 for Fisher King in the first half. 29-13, 3:05 before halftime. Aho. Mahanovic won't take the 3. Merrill way out on top left side. Mahanovic to Aho. NBA 3. That's off the back rim to the right. No good, but Corbett the offensive board. Merrill bumped from behind by Martin. No whistle, but Jarrett's got to be careful. He doesn't pick up his 3rd foul. 6 for Merrill, 29-15. Martin drives left baseline, creates some space. Corbett wants an offensive foul, but they're not going to get it. Jarrett not having a good night at the rim tonight. Throws up one well short. He should have gotten glass and comes up with an air ball. Tried to flip it up and in. Corbett back with the basketball. Mahanovic can't get the kind bounce off the front of the rim from the right wing. And Helm hits the deck like he got shot out of a cannon. And having a hard time hearing the officials' whistles tonight. There will be a foul on Max Walker, his second. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout. Banks, 2:10 to go in the first half. Banks 29, Corbett 15. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this from Banks Post on Westside Mobile Media and Westside's Greatest Hits.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of Westside's Greatest Hits. Listen hourly for Westside news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
And we're back following Banks' 30-second timeout. Armin Mahanovic will inbound against Walker. Way out, pass tipped, nearly stolen by Markham. Van He able to recover, though, gets it to Merrill. Mahanovic way out near midcourt. 2 minutes left in the half. Van He right wing to Mahanovic, or to Aho. Tried to go backdoor to Van He. He had his back turned. Stolen by the Braves. Fisher King ahead to Jared Martin. Much easier. There you go, young fella. Able to score on the layup that time from the right side. And it's 31-15 Braves. 1:40 left in the first half. Merrill to Van He, left baseline. Back to Merrill, left baseline, corner three. A little bit long, rebound to Fisher King. 90 seconds left. Next line into the front court quickly. Right, way out right side. Right wing extended almost. Martin will reset out far side, right side, top of the circle. Stutter step dribble, drives inside, creates some space, lays it up and in. His second field goal of the quarter, he's got 5. All in the second quarter, 33-15. Aho nearly threw it away. Mahanovic able to regather and drive to the basket, lays it up and in. 33-17, final minute of the half. And we're going to have an offensive foul on the Braves, and that might be on Jared Martin. No, it's going to be on Walker, his third. 48 seconds left. 33-17 Braves. Aho the inbound to Mahanovic, near side. Gets it across the timeline. Right wing will set up now, gets it on top to Bubna. Merrill. Mahanovic to Bubna, right side, top of the circle against Markham. Drives, free throw line. Can't take him off the dribble with the left hand. Pull up three is over and off, no good for Mahanovic. 20 seconds for the half. King to X line. Drives inside, spin move to the basket, flips it up and in. X line with his second field goal. He's got 4, 35-17. Back the other way, Mahanovic for three. Top of the circle, canned it just before the horn. 9 for Armin Mahanovic. Corbett, a little bit of momentum in that second quarter. Able to pull back within 15 as we head to halftime. At the break, it's Banks 35, Corbett 20. We'll take a 2-minute break and return after this from Wana Credit Union.
At Wana Credit Union, every individual is unique, with different needs, different wants, and different goals. This is who we are, and we live here. Our families live here. Our friends live here. This is our home, because to us, you're not a number. You're an individual. Wana Credit Union. Individuals welcome.
Legacy Roofing can save your home from leaks, mold, and other issues related to an older roof, preventing future roof issues, saving you thousands of dollars. They use only the most trusted materials backed by an excellent warranty that is transferred if you ever sell your home.
Legacy is tops in their field, earning the GAF Master Elite certification and the Golden Pledge warranty. For more information or to get a free quote, call 503-357-7663 today.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Oregon, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we're back halftime. Osaa A3A boys basketball Coastal Range League action. Banks in their second straight home game to open league play. 35-20 advantage over the Corbett Cardinals at halftime. Braves buddy ball, a long-standing tradition at Banks High School, on display right now with youngsters, I believe 6th grade and younger, although many of those are well under that, or among the youngest edge of that bracket, showing some ball handling skills from what they've learned at a one-day camp during practice earlier this week. Taking a look at individual scores for both teams. Corbett, a much more respectable second quarter, actually stayed with the Braves in the second period, getting outscored just 17-15 after trailing 18-5 after one. First for the Corbett Cardinals, 9 for Armin Mahanovic, actually to lead Corbett. I almost said to lead all scorers, but right now Fisher King with a game-high 14 for the Braves. We'll get back to that in a moment. Finishing Corbett, 5 for Lincoln Merrill, all in the second quarter. Caleb Bubna with a free throw in the first quarter. 2 points for Kate Holweg in the first quarter, and a 3-point field goal for Grayson Aho in the second quarter. Now for the Banks Braves, Ben Baliga, he had a pretty good first half of the second quarter with 5 points. Noel Mayo, just one field goal came in the first quarter, but he's been more of a distributor tonight and has not had to score, as apparently Patrick Marlia saw some things he could take advantage of the Corbett defense with, and Fisher King. Jared Martin with 5 for the Braves, although he could easily have at least 10. Missed a couple of bunnies on driving layup attempts in the first half. David Markham has not scored. Braden Exline with a field goal in each quarter with 4. Max Walker, a 3-point play and a field goal on top of that in the first quarter. He's got 5. And then we mentioned Fisher King, 9 in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter, 14 at the half to lead all scorers. We'll take another 2-minute break and see if we can get you the OSAA Top 10 rankings. And if we have time, we'll get you scores from last night as well. This is Banks Braves basketball on Westside Mobile Media and Westside'sGreatestHits.com.
Divine Home Solutions can upgrade your kitchen with quality cabinets. Divine Home Solution focuses on quick turnaround time from lead to completion. They also have luxury vinyl plank flooring as well. Don't just make your kitchen beautiful, make it divine. Divine Home Solutions, 971-407-6742, or 971-325-7759 and online at divinehome.solutions.
Your local lender, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises cap. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, and Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2229.
Are you passionate about making a positive impact on the environment? Are you ready to turn your passion for sales into a home-based adventure? We have an exciting opportunity for you. With our flexible work-from-home opportunity, you have the freedom to set your own hours. No more rigid schedules or commuting hassles. Work on your terms and achieve the work-life balance you've always desired. Say goodbye to quotas and hello to flexibility. You set your own hours, ensuring the perfect work-life balance. But it gets better. Get paid for making a difference. Help people transition to clean energy and contribute to a healthier planet. Your success is not just measured in sales, but in the positive impact you make on people and the environment. Ready to make a difference while earning from the comfort of your home? Call us at 503-83-94949 to join our team and be part of our solar revolution.
And we're back, just a couple of minutes left before the start of the third quarter. Banks a 35-17, 35-20 lead at halftime as we get that updated. Taking a look at the OSA 3A boys basketball top 10. No surprise, Westside Christian with a 10-spot, 10-0 on the season. Undefeated still. Number 2, Pleasant Hill, 10-2. Number 3, Cresswell, but also of the Mountain Valley League, 10-3. Taft of Lincoln City, number 4 at 9-3. Valley Catholic of Beaverton, number 5 at 8-4. Number 6, Oregon Episcopal of Northwest Portland, 8-3. Number 7, Umatilla, 11-2. Umatilla of Eastern Oregon. Scio, Northern Lynn County, 7-3. They're ranked 8th. Cascade Christian of Jacksonville, Rogue region of Oregon, down south just above the California border, ranked number 9 at 7-4. Portland Adventist at number 10 makes 4 teams from the Lewis and Clark League ranked in the top 10. The highest ranked team in the Coastal Range League is Banks, but near the bottom of the playoff teams at number 18. Neoconi just 1 spot behind at 19. We'll see them here next Thursday night. And the 3rd highest ranked team in the Coastal Range League, number 25 Warrenton at 7-5. Under a minute left before we start the third quarter. Again, leading scorers for each team, Armin Mahanovich with 9 for Corbett, and Fisher King 9 in the first quarter, 14 in the first half to lead the Braves. Again, at the half, as we get ready to start the third quarter, it's Banks 35, Corbett 20. I want to thank all of our sponsors. It was a little bit of a rough and slow start to the broadcast season for us with some medical issues in September. Just glad to be on the air with you and bring you Banks High School Athletics for our 10th season. Banks has made their way onto the court. Corbett still yet to come out of their huddle. They took the final 12 seconds off the clock. One of Corbett's assistants discussing something with one of the younger officials. I should say the youngest of the three officials. Corbett will start with the basketball, moving right to left to start the third quarter. Banks will move left to right, east to west. And we're set for the resumption of play for the second half. Bubna to Merrill. Hergert on top. Right side to Aho. Drives high post. Cut off free throw line. On top to Bubna. Won't take the three. Merrill to Aho. Try to go inside. And again, they tried to force a pass inside when the receiver had his back turned. Mayo drives all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in like he's ready to take over the second half. Stolen again. Layup and Mayo. And 39-20, just like that. 4 quick points for the Braves, courtesy of Ben Mayo's defense. And again, stolen in the front court, this time by Markham, but threw it away, trying to get it to Mayo. Merrill gets it back for Corbett, and a little bit of aggressive dribbling there from Merrill against Markham. Way out on top to Aho. Right wing to Hergert, back door to Aho, and threw it past, or Aho, threw it past Merrill, out of bounds. Almost sounded like something I shouldn't say on the air. Markham, left wing to X-line, gets a screen from Fisher King. Drives right of the key, pulls up. Gets it out to Fisher King. Left baseline corner to Mayo. Gets a screen from King again. Drives, pull-up jumper, 18-footer. Left it a little bit short. Rebound to Aho for Corbett. Bubna. Tipped away by Mayo. Stolen again. And we're going to get a grab on Bubna. Mayo will not be shooting, but Bubna taps his chest and says, "My bad." Mayo will inbound in front of the student section to Fisher King, inside to Walker. Down it, and he's fouled. Nice job to muscle it up and take the hit and still have the physicality to put it in the hoop. Max Walker with 7 and a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. Too hard, though, on the free throw. Back rim and off, no good. Rebound to Hergert for Corbett. Bubna, front court. Near side against Markham. Bubna with the basketball, drives inside. Slips and falls, loses it. Back the other way, X-line ahead to David Markham. Laid it up and in. First 2 for David Markham, 43-20. It's now a 23-point lead. It was 15 at halftime. Bubna in the backcourt to Merrill. Corbett just does get it across, trapped at midcourt. We're going to have a timeout, Corbett. 5:36 to go in the third quarter. It's an 8-0 run by Banks to start the second half. We'll take a 30-second break. Banks 43, Corbett 20, full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Cassie Ogden Healthcare Services.
Casey Ogden is a healthcare expert with more than 40 years in the field serving others and is college certified in nursing and healthcare administration. Her business, Casey Ogden Healthcare Services, offers everything you need for home health, from limited medical equipment, meal preparation, medication management, medical transportation, and more. Call 971-273-6058 or email caseyogden.hcs.llc@gmail.com.
And we're back, 5:36 to go in the third quarter. Banks 43, Corbett 20. Fisher King has not scored yet in the first half. It's been the Noel Mayo show so far. Noel Mayo just 2 points at halftime. He's up to 6 now with 5:36 to go in the third quarter. Fisher King still leads all scorers with 14. Mahanovic will inbound against X-line. To Merrill, gets it back off the handoff. Mahanovic calls for a screen. NBA 3 right side. Front of the rim, no good, and it's going to be a loose ball foul on Corbett. We'll go back the other way. I believe the foul is on number 12, Cade Holweg. That is correct. That will be his third team foul under 5.5 minutes left. Still 43-20 Braves. Markham walks it up right over the top of the center circles, directly across the middle. X-line to Fisher King. Left baseline jumper a little bit long with the rebound to Max Walker. X-line drives inside. Can't go up right, low block. Back out on top to Markham from Walker. Back to X-line right wing under 5 minutes. NBA 3. Too hard, high bouncing off the back rim. Rebound though, Fisher King. Lays it up over the top, counted, and he's fouled. Fisher King with 16, taking over this contest. A chance at a three-point play. Free throw gets the kind bounce and roll off the front of the rim. 17 for Fisher King, 46-20. Back the other way. Merrill can't handle the pass at midcourt through his hands. Back the other way. X-line lays it in. 6 for Braden X-line. Mahanovic picks up his dribble in the backcourt. Can't find anybody to get the ball to. Hergert lost it off his hip. Out of bounds. Turnover in the backcourt from Corbett. Mayo will inbound left of his own bench. 48-20 Braves lead. Corbett still has not scored in the second quarter. It's a 13-0 run. X-line inside, bump, no foul. Can't quite get it to go as it bounces across the back rim. Rebound to Corbett. Mahanovic drives all the way to the basket. Can't get it to go. And rebound put back no good from Van Hee. Rebound to the Braves. Fisher King to Mayo. Slows up the pace into the front court. Drives across the free throw line inside. Lays it up and in. Mayo with 8, 6 1/4. Another timeout. Corbett. It's a 15-0 Braves run. This one's getting out of hand. We thought this could be a 25-plus point victory for the Braves. It's now getting to that point finally. 3:57 left. Banks 50, Corbett 20. Banks on a 15-0 run. We'll see if it continues when we come back.
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
And we're back, 3:57 third quarter. Banks on a 15-0 run to start the second half. Just over 4 minutes. In pass stolen, Fisher King at midcourt. Drive, can't quite get it to go, but he'll head to the line to shoot two. I think he wanted to stuff it, but first foul on Hergert. 3:46 in the quarter. First free throw back rim, off the front of the rim, no good. Coming out for Corbett will be Holweg, replaced by Nick Yelm. Second free throw for Fisher King, over and off, no good. Rebound to Corbett, Yelm to Mahanovic. He'll bring it across against Markham. Switches over to the left hand. Jumper left baseline from Merrill, can't get it to go. Rebound to Banks. 4.5 minutes in, Corbett still has not scored in the third quarter. Driving inside X-line, and he's going to get called for a travel. I think he wanted the foul called that kind of occurred simultaneously, but they chose to call the travel. 3:28 left, 50-20 Braves. They're going to start getting some of their bench players in. Walker and X-Line will sit. Martin is in, along with Luke Bigsby. 50-20 Braves. 3:24 left. .313 left in the third quarter and a loose ball foul. The shooting foul will go against Fisher King, just his first free throw from Mahanovic, no good. .50-20 Braves, second free throw also no good for Mahanovic. Braves with a 30-point lead. Markham. Fisher King inside to Luke Bigsby. Should have been an and one, but he scores his first bucket of the game right out the basket. 52-20. It's a 17-0 Braves run. Van Key, left baseline. Through the legs of Helm, but Braves with another takeaway off the turnover. Three from Derek. Jared Martin is good. He's got 8. 55-20. It's a 20-point run, 20-0 run in the third quarter for Banks. Mahanovic inside to Helm. Can't go up high post. Slipping and falling, trying to reach for the basketball. It's going to be out of bounds. Herger can't control it against the sideline. Another turnover for Corbett, and they still expect a roar of applause if they're able to hold Corbett off the board in the third quarter. Still a 20-0 Braves third quarter. Eli Walker to Jared Martin. Over the top to Bigsby. Inside again. Oh, bad pass. And this could do it. Mahanovic drives inside. Fisher King. And Corbett has finally scored in the third quarter. Mahanovic's drive is good. 55-22. Under 2 minutes left in the third. Eli Walker to Martin. Mayo, left side to Martin. Inside to Fisher King. Spins around Mahanovic. Flops. Wanting a whistle. And they're going to get, officials are going to meet with the players. And we're going to have a flop warning on Herger. Correct call. Two of those, and it's a technical. First time we've seen it called this season at Banks High School. 57-22. Fisher King with 19. Mahanovic on top to Merrill. Now with the basketball, Aho. Merrill. Mahanovic, Aho, way out, far side, top of the circle. Wants to take Walker, Eli Walker off the dribble. Pulls up, misses everything but the weak side, bottom of the backboard. Rebound, put back from Van Key, no good. And the rebound to Bigsby for the Braves. Quickly ahead to Fisher King, underneath the basket. Lays it up, no. Gets his own rebound, no. Rebound tipped and controlled by Merrill. Flips it back in play after falling out of bounds to Mahanovic. Now drives inside, all the way up and under against Bigsby is good. Mahanovic has all four for Corbett in the third quarter, 57-24. 22-4 run for the Braves in the second quarter. King on top, inside to Fisher King. Oh, the reverse, able to get the kind bounce off the front of the rim. His second field goal of the quarter. 4 points for Luke Bigsby. Underneath, no. Van Key tries to go back up, won't. Back out to Holweg for three, no. The rebound to Aho, backs it back out. 10 on the game, 10 seconds on the game clock. Holweg for three, no. Neither one of those shots very pretty from Corbett. Back the other way, driving inside left baseline. Eli Walker will back it back out. Should have gone up with it, but after three, Banks outscores Corbett 24-4 in the second quarter to take a 59-24 lead as we head to the fourth and final period. After 3, it's Banks 59, Corbett 24. When we come back for the final period after this from In Likeness of You.
In Likeness of You offers caricatures, face painting, temporary tattoos, indoor and outdoor games, arcade games, and even costume hero birthday events. Since 2013, they've even held corporate events for some of the biggest companies in the world. For more information or to book your next party, go to inlikenessofyou.com, thebash.com, or call 503-858-0164. That's 503-858-0164.
Start of the fourth quarter, running clock. Anytime a team has a lead of 30 points or more in the final period, the clock will continue to run except for player injuries, timeouts, and free throws. Cale Willits now into the game to start the fourth quarter. Inbounds to Jarrett Martin. He'll run the offense. Gets a screen from Bigsby, drives inside. Knocks down a defender and scores. Jared Martin has 10 for the game. 61-24. Back the other way. Underneath, no. Mahanovic unable to score. Back the other way, stolen at midcourt. Aho, step back three is good. Grayson Aho with 6. 61-27 Braves. 7:20 left. Martin, right side top of the circle, into the corner to Eli Walker. Tried to feed Baliga inside. He has it bounced off his shin. It's going to be taken away by Corbett. Aho, again, for 3, left side this time. Not quite baseline, and rebound to Bigsby. Eli Walker into the front court. Martin, right baseline, corner 3, no. Rebound Luke Bigsby. Able to control, back out to Cale Willits. Refeed back to the big man inside, head fakes, muscles his way inside, counted, and he's fouled! Luke Bigsby with a chance at an and one. (63-27), 6:45 left in the final quarter. Luke Bigsby at the line for a chance at a three-point play coming in for Corbett. First time seeing action for the Cardinals. Number 24, Corbin Huker. And big fella can't hit the free throw off to the left, no good. 63-27 Braves. Mahanovic, right wing to Holwig. Thought about a 3 against Eli Walker. Splits a double team, right baseline. Can't go up with it, loses it for a moment. Back out to Aho. He'll reset way out, almost near midcourt. Wants to take Eli Walker off the dribble. Running bank shot is off to the left, no good. Center of the key, back the other way. Cale Willits drives inside. Throws it out to Martin way out near side. He'll back it out. On top to Baliga. Wanted to go inside to Bigsby. Easy layup over the top off the feed. Bigsby with 8, 65-27. Mahanovic pulls up free throw line. 3 from Holwig. High bounce off the back rim. No, the rebound to Bigsby for the Braves. Under 6 minutes. Eli Walker, right wing to Jared Martin. Bigsby on top, tried to force a pass. It's going to be tipped and stolen. Mahanovic drives against Martin, and Cale Willits can't. Mahanovic can't finish. Cale Willits able to get back to throw off the shot, but it's going to be Jared Martin losing it as he gets to the top of the circle. Back the other way comes Corbett. Over to Aho, able to finish left side at the rim. Grayson Aho with 8, 65-29. And we're going to have an offensive foul, I think, on Luke Bigsby. (65-29) Braves, 4:45 left. Mahanovic, left side to Bubna. On top to Huker, free Mahanovic. Right wing, drives inside, all the way to the basket, flips it up, no. Can't get it to spin off the rim, and the rebound to the Braves, 5-on-4. Back the other way, Baliga ahead to Cale Willits, can't finish the layup. Rebound to Bubna. Corbett with the basketball, 4:15 left. Holweek drives inside against Bigsby, no. Corbett able to keep the rebound, though. Holweek loses it on his way up, gets it back, trying to muscle his way in. Probably should have got called for travel, throws it up, comes up well short, right of the key. And the rebound to the Braves. Baliga, slow dribble into the front court. Owen Haley now in the game comes to get it. Willits gets a screen from Baliga. Eli Walker drives inside, a little too hard on the runner, gets his own rebound. Backs it out, left baseline corner to Haley, way out in front of the student section. Gets a screen from Luke. Pull up free throw line, jumper, high bounce over and off. No, rebound tipped out of bounds by Mahanovic. 3:25 clock moving. And that will get Brody Johnson and Chase Tabb into the game. The only Braves that had not yet seen action prior to this inbound from Chase Tabb. Cale Willits being pushed up against the far sideline, and they're going to say stepped out of bounds. (65-29) Braves will get their 9th win of the season. Corbett will suffer their 10th loss. Again, Corbett nearly turns it over, trying to throw it to a receiver with their back turned. Driving inside, Bubna, all out of control, throws up a shot that doesn't even make it to the bottom of the net. Back the other way, Willits, Owen Haley inside to Chase Tabb. Haley able to pull out the rebound. Back the other way, Cale Willits for three. Nice effort, but Eli Walker not able to get there in time for the save. Off the miss from Banks from three. I believe that was Cale Willits. 65-29. Coming up on 2 minutes. Into the game for Corbett, number 5, Slevin. I believe Derek Slevin. Hergert on top. To Huker, no good for three. A little bit short. Rebound to the Braves. Eli Walker, right wing. Haley left wide open right corner. Three, canned it. Owen Haley for three. 68-29 Braves. Three the other way to get it back. No, from Holweek, right wing. Rebound to the Braves. Johnson to Haley. Hands to Cale Willits. Drives inside, kicks it out to Eli Walker. Lost it off the dribble and taken away by Hergert. Drives the other way, and Haley bumped him before he could get a shot off, and it's going to be just the second team foul on the Braves. A minute left. 68-29. It's been all Braves in the second half. 33-9. Three from Hergert is no good, and the rebound to the Braves. Got a 10-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Cale Willits won't take the three. Owen Haley drives right baseline. Back out on top to Eli Walker. We're going to get a loose ball foul, and that will likely do it. Willits will inbound, clock moving 10 seconds. Banks will just dribble out the clock. 68-29 final score. Banks with nearly a 50-point margin of victory to finish the contest out. We will take a quick 30-second break and get set up for girls action after we wrap up boys action in just a moment. Girls game should be a good one. We'll be back in just a moment.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Taking a look quickly at individual scoring as we wrap up broadcast number one. One broadcast, but I should say game number one. Banks with a convincing 68-29 victory over Corbett. My math was a little off prior to the break. A 39-point victory for the Braves, not 49 as I said prior. Finishing the game with 13 points for Corbett, Armin Mahanovic. 5 for Lincoln Merrill, a free throw for Caleb Bubna, 4 points for Cade Holweg, and 8 points for Grayson Aho for the Cardinals. For the Braves, again, starters did not need to play much in the second quarter. Fisher King had the hot hand, though, for the Braves, finishes with 19 points, game high. And Banks with a convincing 68-29 victory. Individual scoring for the Braves, 5 points for Ben Baliga, all in the second quarter. Noel Mayo, Braves' normal leading scorer, did not need to score a lot tonight. Finished with just 10 points, well below his season average, 6 in the second half. Jared Martin finishes with 10 points. David Markham had a field goal in the second half. Braden Exline, 6 points, also below his average, but again, did not need to do the bulk of the scoring tonight as Banks gets a little more balance with a team that they were able to dominate start to finish. Eli Walker did not score. A 3-point field goal for Owen Haley. Fisher King, we mentioned, had 19 and 8 for Luke Bigsby, all coming in the second half. Our next broadcast coming up in just a couple of minutes. It's the girls' turn to do action. Should be a great contest. Number 5, Banks. Number 9, Corbett. In just a few moments, we're going to have a short pause, get graphics and everything updated, and we'll be back in just a moment. And we're back for game number 2 of our broadcast tonight between the Banks Braves and the Corbett Cardinals. Second game of Coastal Range League play. Should be a much more competitive contest for game number 2. Banks Lady Braves come in with a record of 10 wins and 3 losses after their 60-29 season opening victory over Rainier on Wednesday night. Corbett High School 7-3, 1-0 as well after their victory over Riverdale on Wednesday. We'll get you those scores from Wednesday night's games and girls action in just a moment after we go to break. Final score, game number 1, Banks boys in control start to finish. 24-4 in the third quarter to put it away. Corbett able to stay competitive with Banks in the second quarter. It was a 15-point advantage at halftime, but Banks easily puts Corbett to bed with a 20-point margin just in the third quarter alone, 24-4, as they go on for the sizable victory. Didn't get a chance to give you boys scores in the boys pregame. Want to go ahead and do that now from last night. Likely not any finals yet this evening. Most games starting at 7 o'clock or 7:30. Well, everything in the Coastal Range League does start at 6. Pac West starts at 6. Eastern Oregon starts at 6:30. McLaughlin and Vale just about set to get underway at 7:30. There is one final. Douglas of Winston over St. Mary's at home, 51-42. That's the only final from 3A boys basketball from this evening. Last night, Catlin Gable defeated De La Salle North 56-53 in Lewis and Clark League play. Top-ranked Westside Christian again defeated Valley Catholic 55-47 by 8. Portland Adventist holds on to beat Horizon Christian on the road in Tualatin 83-79. Jefferson wins at Sheridan 71-63. Cold Beach ekes by Coquille 36-35. Cascade Christian defeats Douglas at home 55-39. Cresswell big over 2A Lowell 64-29. Brookings holds on to win at Cave Junction, defeating Illinois Valley 42-38. We'll take a look at both teams when we come back, starting with the visiting Corbett Cardinals. They're on a run to try to get back to the state championship game they won last year. We'll talk about a player you may have heard from them doing some pretty good things for Oregon State when we come back.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
And we're back. Bill Schimmel and Nick Rizzo meeting at midcourt along with the 3 officials. Same crew we had for boys basketball in the game prior. Nick Rizzo, a head coach before Brandon Bagley. Brandon Bagley, longtime head coach at Banks. Brandon Bagley is now head coach at Gaston, as well as athletic director for the Greyhounds. Bill Schimmel, longtime head coach at Corbett. His daughter, Allie, graduated last year, walked on at Oregon State, and a couple of weeks ago was named Freshman of the Week for West Coast Conference League play, and at the end of that week also was granted a full scholarship from Oregon State, one of the hottest shooters, or best shooters from beyond the arc, I should say, from Oregon State. Congratulations to Allie for earning a scholarship at Oregon State. You can find video of that on either online or social media. It's pretty fun to watch. Corbett has been one of the toughest teams in not only 3A girls basketball, but also the Coastal Range League in the last 10 years. When Valley Catholic dropped to 3A the same time as Banks, that was one of Banks' longest rivalries in league. Corbett kind of took over that spot, and there's been some great battles between these two teams, including one last year, 2 years ago, I can't remember which, that came down to a 2-second backdoor shot pass. Almost, it looks like a shot. It's more of a lob to the rim, but it's kind of a fake shot that winds up being a pass over the top, like a lob that Banks has used for well past the 10 years that I've been broadcasting Banks High School girls basketball. But that shot, that play, was the difference in the game, as that game was tied 2 years ago here when Madison Bigsby was able to score on that backdoor shot pass play as time expired. And then Banks defeated Corbett for the state title 2 years ago. Corbett won the state title last year. Corbett's lost a lot of players, had a little bit of a rough start to the season, thought maybe they may be down a little bit this year, but they're 7-3 on the season, and they've got a little bit of a winning streak going for the number 9 Corbett Cardinals. Again, 6 of the top 7 teams and 6 of the 7 teams from the Coastal Range League in girls basketball are ranked in the top 25, and 3 in the top 10, with Yamhill Carleton number 2, Banks number 5, and Corbett number 9. Rainier, Neocani, and Riverdale all battling for at-large spots. Again, still 5 weeks or so left before the start of the playoffs, but it's been that kind of start to the season for Coastal Range League girls basketball. Likely the toughest league in 3A girls basketball this season. Taking a look at the Corbett Cardinals, number 1, Peyton Lee, a 5'7" sophomore guard. Number 2, Avalee Yunker, a 5'5" sophomore guard. Number 3, Reagan Riggs, a 5'10" junior forward. Number 4, Taylor Young, a 5'9" senior forward. Number 5, Lily Schimmel, Allie's younger sister, a 5'9" or 5'8" senior guard. Number 15, Kai DeBruin, a 5-foot sophomore guard. Number 25, Ada Fancher, a 5'9" freshman guard. Number 30, Greta Miller, a 5'10" senior forward. Number 32, Malaya Cannon Peterson, a 5'6" senior forward. And number 33, Ursula Harrington, a 6'2" senior center. Banks is going to have their hands full with her. No player on the roster listed over 5'10", but if the Braves can get hot like they did on Wednesday night, maybe they might not need to worry about post play. Combined, Mayless Crowell and Emily Graham combined for 8 3-point field goals, 10 as a team. Half of their 60 points on Wednesday came from beyond the arc as they defeated Corbett 60-29, but it'll be a much tougher contest tonight as they take on the top 10 Corbett Cardinals. For the Braves, number 1, Mayless Crowell, we mentioned her just a moment ago, a 5'6" senior guard wing. Number 2, Jade Janasek, 5'3" junior guard wing. She can put points up too, but more of a distributor-type point guard, but did get a few shots off on Wednesday night, but didn't really connect. Number 3, Emily Graham, also had the hot night on Wednesday, 5'7" junior guard post. Number 4, Jordan Maller, 5'10" senior post. Number 10, Brooklyn Evans, a 5'7" freshman guard wing. Number 12, Lily Evie, had a good night on Wednesday, finishing with 6 points, a 5'10" senior post. Number 14, Naomi Brown, a 5'6" sophomore guard wing. Number 15, Sydney Phillips, a 5'10" sophomore post. Number 20, Nyla Vantham, she can also put the ball in the basket, a 5'5" sophomore guard. Number 21, McKenna King, a 5'10" senior post, one of the leading post players for the Braves. Number 23, Clarissa Schertz, a 5'10" sophomore post. Number 42, Taylor Reha, 5'7" junior post wing. And number 44, Brooklyn Lamb, a 5'7" freshman post wing. Schertz, Reha, and Lamb, the bottom 3 of the roster you see on your screen, will all come off the bench late amongst the kind of a third unit, if you could call it that, for the Braves. Likely to start will be Crowell, Graham, Vantham, King, and Jordan Maller. We'll go ahead and take a 1-minute break, and we should be set for introductions when we come back. We'll be back in 1 minute after this from Main Street Pizza.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
Explore your world with Donna Maller Hawkins at Infinity Escapes Travel. She's a Banks alum and can help you find great deals on cruises with Regent Seven Seas and discounts on guests with Virgin Voyages and Royal Caribbean. Want to stay ashore? Check out featured tours like National Parks of the American West, night tours of Croatia and Madagascar. Book your next vacation with Donna Maller Hawkins and Infinity Escapes Travel, calling 823-634-8080 or visit infinityescapestravel.com.
And we're back. Corbett will be in their road black uniforms, red Corbett lettering with white trim, red numerals with white trim, black shorts with red trim on the bottom with the Cardinal logo on the side, red numerals with white trim on the back. Banks will be in their home white uniforms, Vegas gold numerals, navy blue trim, navy blue and Vegas gold trim around the openings to the jersey. White shorts with navy blue and Vegas gold trim on the bottom and up the sides with the Vegas gold or navy blue arrowhead and Vegas gold and white trim logo on the sides of the shorts. Starting tonight for the Cardinals, number 3, Reagan Riggs. Number 4, Taylor Young. Number 5, Lily Schimmel. Number 25, Ada Fancher. And number 32, Malaya Cannon Peterson. And Malaya Cannon Peterson looks every bit of 6'2". Only seen one female player in action taller, and that was Jenny Moe, who's now retired from the WNBA, when she played at Powers just a couple of years after I graduated back in the early to mid 90s. Again, the lights come down. Spotlight comes up for one light left on over center court. Again, a different field than the spotlight we've seen. Starting tonight for the Braves, number 1, Melis Crowell. Number 2, guard Jay Janicek. Number 4, Jordan Maller, not Emily Graham will not get the start. Number 20, Nia Vantham, the 4th starter introduced. And 5'10" senior post number 21, McKenna King. And we're set for game number 2. Again, Banks boys winning the opener 65-29 over Corbett. 68-29 over Corbett. And it will be Maller to jump it up against Cannon Peterson in the center circle. Again, if you missed our first broadcast, Banks High School gym floor. Clear coat with slightly darker finish in the key. Navy blue one-piece trim and baseline. Corbett misses at the rim on their opening possession. Back the other way. Vantham. Oh, through it past McKenna King. Loose ball saved by Corbett. Cardinals come away with the turnover. Back the other way. Lay it up. Taylor Young, no, won't lay it up. And Braves back with the basketball. Vantham. Far side into the front court. Crossed away on the home section. In front of the home section, runner baseline is an air ball. Back the other way. Corbett drives inside left baseline. Threw it over the top. No. Off the attempt from Fancher. Braves the rebound. Vantham against Fancher in the backcourt. Gets it across, over the top to Janicek. Inside to McKenna King. Turnaround jumper. It's good. Braves on the board first. A minute in. 2-0 Braves. Banks with the basketball. Schimmel drives left to the key. Wants to go up. Gets it to Cannon Peterson at the high post. Does not appear to be just throws up a wild shot. Misses everything but the top of the backboard. And a lot of size, but maybe not quite the score we would expect. Janicek can't quite get it off the front of the rim. Right wing and the rebound to Corbett. Schimmel into the front court. Ahead to Riggs. Missed the layup off the left side. Rebound to Maller. Vantham front court driving near side. Cuts through the key, and we're going to get a loose ball foul on the drive. First team foul on either side. 6:15 to go in the opening quarter. 2-0 Braves. Vantham will inbound underneath right of her own basket. Braves in navy blue lettering across the chest. Janicek to Crowell, right baseline, about halfway between the baseline and the wing. Now comes up to the wing position. Head fakes fakes inside on the pass to Janicek. Now Vantham with the basketball left wing. Janicek inside to McKenna to Maller, has her shot blocked from behind. Now I see why Cannon Peterson is in there for defense. And back the other way, Schimmel drives. May have got away with the travel. Right wing over to Young. On top to Cannon Peterson. Inside to Schimmel. Double now triple teamed. On top to Fancher. Drives inside all the way to the basket. Gets the kind of roll off the front of the rim. Her first two. And we're tied at 2. About 2.5 minutes in. Back the other way. Inside to King from Maller. Lost the basketball. But out to Crowell and reaching for the basketball. It's going to be off Crowell. She throws her hands up and says, how could it be off me when the ball was stripped from me? Either way, it's Corbett basketball. Inbounding in front of their own bench is Riggs to Fancher. Slow dribble left hand across the circles against Vantham way out left side. Left wing to Schimmel. Drives inside left baseline. Can't go up. Back out through it way out on top to Cannon Peterson. Doing a nice job of keeping her away from the basket offensively, but we're going to get a loose ball foul on the feed to Schimmel at the left high post. It's going to be on Crowell. Crowell and Vantham were both there. Tied at 2, 4:53 left opening quarter. And Lily Schimmel to inbound. Over the top to Cannon Peterson. Can't handle the pass, though. Taken away by King to Vantham into the front court. Drives against Cannon Peterson. Blocked, but a foul call. They're going to call her for a push. And I believe Nyla Vantham will be shooting 2 free throws. First shooting foul we've seen for either team. First free throw over and off, no good. Second free throw is good for Nyla Vantham. 3-2 Braves lead. 4:44 left in the first quarter. Right wing to Fancher. Gets a screen from Cannon Brown. Backs it out against Janicek. Over to Schimmel. Left side top of the circle 3. No. Rebound tipped around through the hands of Schimmel and will be grabbed by Mallard. Schimmel tried to rip it away. Crowell cross-court pass to Janicek. Drives left baseline, nearly lost it. McKenna King can't go up, gets it out to Vantham. Over to Janicek, inside to McKenna King. Mallard, no. Falls to the floor, back the other way. Corbett, Schimmel or Fancher into the front court. Drives against Vantham. Runner gets the kind bounce. Ada Fancher, her second field goal. Corbett with the 4-3 lead. Back the other way, and Nyla Vantham's going to get called for the travel. Fancher with the basketball. Crosses midcourt. Left wing to Schimmel. Inside, or now inside to Riggs. Driving inside. Spins it off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's going to go back to Banks. Back the other way. King. Emily Graham in the game. Back to King. No. Rebound tipped. And ball over the floor. It's going to be off Janicek out of bounds. Back to Corbett, low-scoring first quarter, 4-3 lead for the Cardinals. Naomi Brown will check in next whistle for the Braves. Fancher into the front court. Riggs gets it back from Schimmel. Left baseline jumper, backboard around and out, no good. Rebound to the Braves. Into the front court, knocked out of bounds by Fancher. 2:54 left first quarter. Naomi Brown in the game. Inside from Lily Evie. Graham gets the basketball. Braves nearly lose it along the end line. McKenna King, backdoor shot pass to Evie. Rips the ball away, falling to the floor, and she's going to get another foul on Corbett, their third. 2:39 left. Inside, Evie. Back out to Graham. Gets it back. Evie gets it back from Vantham. Loose ball taken away by Corbett. Fancher drives the other way, pulls up top of the circle for 3. Short, no good. Off the side, off the front of the rim, and then the side of the backboard. Rebound to the Braves. Or off the side of the glass, I should say. Rebound to Vantham front court. Inside to King. Graham drives inside, cut off. King Drives inside, too hard. Rebound tipped, controlled by Corbett. Braves may be playing a little bit nervous here in the first quarter. Schimmel. Cannon Brown won't take the shot from the high post. Schimmel drives inside right wing, throws up a runner, misses everything but the top of the glass, and we're going to have a loose ball foul on the Braves. Lily Schimmel at the line to shoot 2. First free throw in and out, no good. Second free throw is good for Lily Schimmel, 5-3 in favor of the Cardinals. Vantham drives all the way inside, threw it over the top of Maller, should have gone up with it, and it's another turnover for the Braves. Back the other way. Corbett with the basketball. Schimmel. Fancher drives around top of the circle. Free throw line jumper high post. No. Rebound to the Braves. Vantham threw it away. Braves had numbers on transition, but a bad pass again. And Banks trying to battle back via transition defense, or via transition off the rebound. But we're going to have a 30-second timeout. Banks, I believe, 1:18 left. Corbett 5, Banks 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Explore your world with Donna Maller-Hawkins at Infinity Escapes Travel. She's a Banks alum and can help you find great deals on cruises with Regent Seven Seas and discounts on guests with Virgin Voyages and Royal Caribbean. Want to stay ashore? Check out featured tours like National Parks of the American West, night tours of Croatia and Madagascar. Book your next vacation with Donna Maller-Hawkins and Infinity Escapes Travel, calling 823-634-8080 or visit infinityescapestravel.com.
And we're back 5-3 Corbett, 1:18 to go in the first quarter. OSAA 3A girls basketball, Coastal Range League play. Top 10 matchup has lived up to the billing so far. Number 5 Banks hosting number 9 and defending state champ Corbett. Lily Schimmel. Allie graduated last year playing at Oregon State. Lily Schimmel with the basketball left side in front of the student section. Fancher gets a screen from Cannon Peterson. Spins her way across the top of the circle to Schimmel. Drives left of the key, can't go up. Will back it back out. Fancher will drive. No shot. Again, brings it back out. Able to get a pass inside to Schimmel off the tip and scores. 7-3 Corbett. Back the other way, Vantham. Naomi Brown drives. Baseline inside to Maller. Finds Emily Graham wide open for 3. Canned it! She continues her hot hand from last night. It's now just a 1-point game at 7-6, or from Wednesday night, I should say. Final possession of the quarter, most likely. 20 seconds for Corbett. Schimmel gets a screen way out near midcourt from Cannon Peterson. Backs it out. Wants to take Janicek off the dribble. Cuts across free throw line. Backs it back out again. Won't use the screen this time from Cannon Peterson. Now jumper high post, in and out, no good. At the horn from the center of the key. But it's been, although a low scoring, it's been an entertaining first quarter. After one, it's Corbett 7, Banks 6. We'll take a 30-second break. In return after this from Scoggins Creek Coffee. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, anytime is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483. And we're back getting set for the start of the second quarter. Banks with a 7-6 lead, or Corbett with a 7-6 lead after 1 quarter of play. Only 3 players scoring for Banks. McKenna King, Nyla Vantham with a free throw, and Emily Graham's three-pointer from the left baseline towards the end of the period. Banks with the basketball to start the second quarter. Vantham, or Janicek to McKenna King, knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with Banks as Fancher nearly able to force the turnover. Vantham will inbound, 7-6. Way out on top. To Janicek, right wing Crowell. Looking to get it inside McKenna King, inside to Maller. Lay it up and in. Braves regain the lead at 8-7. Nearly stolen, but 3 from Schimmel, no good after the feed from Reagan Riggs. Schimmel to inbound, left side. Underneath. Into the game for Corbett, Greta Miller. 3 from Schimmel. That rims out, no. Rebound nearly controlled by Miller, but Corbett does keep the possession. Cannon Brown won't take the jumper from the right high post. Schimmel just inside the three-point arc, left it well short. Rebound loose. Maller able to get it to Vantham. McKenna King got away with the double dribble. Cardinal coaching staff has a right to be upset. Janicek, right baseline corner, back out to King. Drives through the key, kicks it over to Janicek for 3. Looks a little bit short. It is. Rebound, though, to Vantham. Drives inside, lays it up and in. Nyla Vantham, her first field goal. She has 3. It's now a 3-point advantage at 10-7. 6:35 left in the first half. Fancher wants to take Janicek. Gets it over left wing to Riggs. Inside to Schimmel, taken away by Maller. Vantham, front court against Fancher. As a poked away, they're going to call a loose ball foul. Hand check on Ada Fancher. Just the first team foul in the second quarter. First will go against Corbett. Vantham from King off the inbound. That's inside to McKenna King. Double, triple teamed. Back outside for 3. No. Rebound to Janicek, though. Vantham pull-up jumper. No. High bounce off the rim. Rebound controlled this time by Riggs. 10-7 Banks. 5:55 to go in the first quarter. Banks has scored the first 4 points of the second. Fancher drives around looking for any room she can find to get to the basket. Stolen by Crowell. Drives with the right hand, right of the key, all the way to the basket. No! Rebound to Schimmel. She wants to push, headed the other way, left side. Cut off by Janicek. Cuts across the free throw line, right wing. Gets a screen from Cannon Peterson. Drives over to the right wing, cross-court pass. Over to Riggs. Had too much time to think about it, but she's able to can it anyway off the backboard and down. Corbett back within 1. This is going to be that type of game that likely will come down to a possession. Janicek inside to Maller. King inside, counted! And she's, oh no! They're going to say on the floor. I'm not sure I agree with that, but nope. Nick Rizzo does not seem to be too disappointed that they're not counting the basket. Off the inbound, Crowell drives right baseline, cut off. King to Vantham. NBA 3, off to the right, no good. Rebound to Riggs, under 5 minutes for the half. If this pace continues, we may see a final score in the 30s if we're lucky. Driving the other way to the basket, Maller's going to pick up the foul, nearly clotheslined Ada Fancher. First free throw rattles out, no good. So the best Fancher can do is tie it at 10. 4:49 in the first half. Second free throw is good. Ada Fancher with 5, 10-10, tied with 4:45 left in the first half. Vantham drives Crowell for 3, over and off, no good. Rebound, Vantham nearly lost it out of bounds. Maller can't control it. It's going to be bounced. She's going to grab it off the end line, and it's going to be a turnover off the rebound. Back to Corbett, tied at 10, coming up on 4.5 minutes. Through the hands of Cannon Peterson. Up ahead to Vantham, driving into the basket, inside, no, tried to throw it over her shoulder, overlaid, but gonna get a loose ball foul on Fancher. Nyla Vantham at the line to shoot 2, and this is the type of game where the late, great Bill Schonely, if he was doing this game, would say, especially in a game like this, you've got to make your free throws. First one from Vantham, off to the back left, no good. Second free throw is clean that time from Nyla Vantham. She has 4, 11-10, Braves lead. Schimmel fakes the handoff to Fancher, goes right side to Riggs. To a cutting Schimmel inside, lays it up and in, off the two-handed layup off the glass. She's got 5, 12-11. The lead goes back to Corbett. Janicek drives inside. McKenna King drives through the key. Nearly too hot for Maller. Able to save, though, to Evans now in the game. Vantham drives. Pull up just inside the left high post. No good. Rebound to Greta Miller for Corbett. Fancher into the front court. Under 4 minutes. Pulls up for 3. Just left it short from NBA range. And rebound to the Braves. Evans makes her way into the front court by herself. Vantham over the top high post to McKenna King. Through the hands of Janicek, out of bounds, turnover Banks. She had a wide open look at a left baseline corner 3 if she was able to catch it cleanly, and it's out of bounds back to Corbett. Schimmel against Vantham. Timeout Corbett. Full timeout, 3:24 to go in the first half. Corbett 12, Banks 11. A low-scoring first half continues when we come back after this from LaHaye.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahays.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
And we're back, 3:24 to go in the first half. Corbett had a 7-6 lead after one. Banks scored the first 4 to take a 10-7 lead, and since then, Corbett has been on a 5-1 run to take a 12-11 lead. Schimmel will inbound against Vantham next to the Braves bench down to our left. The inbound to Fancher out near midcourt against Naomi Brown. Right hand now picks up the dribble over to the left side to Schimmel. Way out on top, gets a screen from Cannon Peterson. Inside to Reagan Riggs. No, rebound out of bounds. We'll stay with Corbett. 3:07 left in the first half, 12 on the shot clock. Schimmel the inbound to Riggs. Worked the ball top of the circle. Cannon Brown wasn't ready for the pass. Goes back door, though, to Schimmel, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds as she hits the deck a little slow to get up. 4 on the shot clock. Schimmel. The inbound right side underneath. Pass stolen by by Evans. Drives to the basket, throws it up, no. And the rebound from Corbett, but tipped and stolen by Vantham. Clarissa Schertz now in the game. Naomi Brown trips and falls. Evans for 3. Off the front of the rim, no. Clarissa Schertz, the putback off the bench. Regains the lead for the Braves, 13-12. Schimmel drives around the perimeter, left side. Inside to Riggs, pushed in the back, no, but a foul called. Misses the layup. She was pushed in the back. And likely the reason for the miss. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. First team foul, or first personal on Clarissa Schertz. Second team foul, first free throw, too hard off the back rim, no good. Second free throw in and out, no good. Rebound to McKenna King. Back the other way, Evans may have got away with the travel. Inside to McKenna King, lays it up and in. 15-12, Banks back to a 3-point lead. 2:05 left, McKenna King with 4. Schimmel hooks a pass over to Cannon Peterson, right side, top of the circle. Schimmel with it right wing, holds, and coming to get it, Fancher. Traveled, trying to regain the basketball, but she's going to get away with it. And the rebound to Clarissa Schertz, ahead to Vantham, goes behind the back, loses the dribble, and coming to get it is Evans in the front court. Nearly slips and falls, able to get a pass to Vantham, but Braves living dangerously against the midcourt stripe. Finally, we're going to get a loose ball foul against Lee in the game for Corbett. First foul on Peyton Lee. 15-12 Braves, 1:36 left in the first half. Inbound goes to Vantham in the backcourt against Lee. Naomi Brown right wing. Wide open, but won't take the 3. Evans around the perimeter to Vantham, inside to King. Fakes a pass and then lost it. Ball loose, still on the ground. And ball still loose. And we're going to get a held ball. Corbett fans wanted a foul. And Greta Miller will come back in for size. Clarissa Schertz will come out. Janicek will come back in to replace Nyla Vantham. And Banks has decided not to press. Oh no, Janicek was getting ready to inbound. It's Corbett basketball after the held ball. Cannon Peterson. Schimmel with it just inside the 3-point arc right side. Can't go up double teamed. Goes back door though to Peyton Lee, able to rim it in. 15-14. Again, just a 1-point lead under a minute left. Maller over to Evans for 3. Off to the right, no good. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout, Corbett. 39 seconds left in the first half. 8-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Banks with a 15-14 lead. Fancher into the front court against Janicek. Left wing over to Riggs. Bounce pass inside to Cannon Peterson. Tries to go up, overshot it, and we're going to have a held ball back the other way. This time it's going to go back to Banks. A chance to go back to a 3-point lead at the half. 24 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Crowell to King. Graham out to Janicek. Braves looking to hold for a final shot. Crowell to Janicek. Swinging near side to Crowell. King, free throw line. Over to Crowell. Up for three. No, short rebound to Schimmel. And that will end the half as she throws up a shot late from midcourt. At the end of the first half, it's been a very competitive and exciting first half. Defensive-led. Banks 15, Corbett 14, a 1-point lead over the defending state champs at Banks High School. We'll take a 2-minute break and get you a look at first half scoring. There hasn't been a lot. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
At Wana Credit Union, every individual is unique, with different needs, different wants, and different goals. This is who we are, and we live here. Our families live here. Our friends live here. This is our home, because to us, you're not a number. You're an individual. Wana Credit Union. Individuals welcome.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Oregon, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we're back halftime. Banks with a 15-14 lead over 3A Corbett. Over 3A top 10 Corbett, I should say. The defending state champs ranked number 9, Banks number 5. It's been the type of matchup you would expect on paper when two top 10 teams do battle, and it has been a war in this game. Less than 30 points total at halftime. Both these teams like to play defense and are known for their presses, and that has come into play tonight in this game. Corbett had a 7-6 lead after one. The Banks able to outscore Corbett in the second half 9-7 to take the 2-point advantage at halftime. Taking a look at individual scoring first for the visiting Corbett Cardinals. 5 points for Ada Fancher to lead the Cardinals. In fact, she's tied for game high, or she has game high honors with 5 points. Tied with Lily Schimmel, 2 points also for Reagan Riggs and Peyton Lee. For the Braves, no player with more than 4. Nyla Vantham with 4. McKenna King with 4. Emily Graham with 3. Jordan Maller with 2. And Clarissa Shirts with 2 on a layup in the second quarter. We'll take another 2-minute break and talk about other girls action from last night and other games around the state in OSA 3A girls action tonight. At the half, it's number 5 Banks 15, number 9 Corbett 14. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Legacy Roofing can save your home from leaks, mold, and other issues related to an older roof, preventing future roof issues, saving you thousands of dollars. They use only the most trusted materials backed by an excellent warranty that is transferred if you ever sell your home. Legacy is tops in their field, earning the GAF Master Elite certification and the Golden Pledge warranty. For more information or to get a free quote, call 503-357-7663 today.
Divine Home Solutions can upgrade your kitchen with quality cabinets. Divine Home Solution focuses on quick turnaround time from lead to completion. They also have luxury vinyl plank flooring as well. Don't just make your kitchen beautiful, make it divine. Divine Home Solutions, 971-407-6742 or 971-325-7759 and online at divinehome.solutions.
Are you passionate about making a positive impact on the environment? Are you ready to turn your passion for sales into a home-based adventure? We have an exciting opportunity for you. With our flexible work-from-home opportunity, you have the freedom to set your own hours. No more rigid schedules or commuting hassles. Work on your terms and achieve the work-life balance you've always desired. Say goodbye to quotas and hello to flexibility. You set your own hours, ensuring the perfect work-life balance. But it gets better. Get paid for making a difference. Help people transition to clean energy and contribute to a healthier planet. Your success is not just measured in sales, but in the positive impact you make on people and the environment. Ready to make a difference while earning from the comfort of your home? Call us at 503-83-94949 to join our team and be part of our solar revolution.
And we're back, just under 4 minutes left before the start of the third quarter. Banks with a 15-14 lead. Number 5 Braves leading the number 9 Corbett Cardinals by just a single point at halftime as we get ready for the third quarter. Earlier tonight, Banks boys improved to 9-3 with a 68-29 blowout victory over the Corbett Cardinals. Taking a look at other OSAA 3A boys basketball scores from earlier tonight. Riverdale wins at home over Yamhill Carlton 50-38. Dayton crushes Willamina 78-40 on the road. Burns over Umatilla, that's a little bit of a surprise, 54-35. And that's the only other finals that we did not have in between contests when we had the Douglas over St. Mary's victory 51-42 as Banks girls come out of the locker room. 3A girls basketball top 10 rankings. Number 1, Amity. Number 2, Yamhill Carlton. Number 3, Vale. Number 4, Coquille. Number 5, Banks. Number 6, Taft at 9-2. Number 7, Cascade Christian at 8-3. Number 8, Pleasant Hill 9-4. As we mentioned, number 9, Corbett at 7-3. And number 10, Jefferson 9-3. Teams 2, 3, 4, Yamhill Carlton, Vale, and Coquille, all 10-1. Banks, the highest ranked 3-team loss at 10-3, number 5 in the state. OSA 3A girls action tonight. Vale easily wins at home over McLaughlin of Milton Freewater, 59-29. Pleasant Hill over 2A Oakland, 40-29. Those are the only finals tonight we have involving 3A teams. Other games going on in the Coastal Range League tonight. Yamhill Carlton at Riverdale, Corbett at Banks, our contest, and Warrenton is at Rainier as we wind down the final minute towards the third quarter. And we're set for the start of the third quarter. Again, Banks with a 15-14 lead as we get set for the start of the second half. Corbett with the basketball to start the second half. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Braves. And it's stolen by Maller. One dribble ahead to Vantham, nearly led her too far out in front. She'll slow it up. Braves will run their offense out near midcourt. Right wing over to Crowell for three. Right corner, a little bit long, over and off. No, rebound Vantham. We're going to get a loose ball foul on Cannon Peterson. Came over the top. Left wing to Crowell. On top to Vantham out near midcourt. Back to Crowell. Left wing in front of the students. Cut off, feeds King at the high post. Bounce pass inside to Maller. Back out to Crowell. King left to the key. Canned it. McKenna King with now 6 in the game. First field goal of the second half for either team. And we're going to have a travel on Fancher. (17-14) Braves. Now the student section comes alive. Minute into the third quarter. Crowell, right wing. Inside to King. Bounce pass to Maller, taken away by Schimmel. A little too unselfish that time from McKenna King, trying to make the extra pass to Maller when she was wide open. Fancher for three. Front of the rim and off, no good. Rebound to Maller. Vantham, front court. To Janasek, right wing, trying to go inside to King. She shakes her head no. Bounce pass inside to Crowell. Loose taken away by Fancher, but Crowell gets it back. Maller to Vantham. Drives off the dribble, and Maller able to save along the end line. Crowell for 3, no. As hot as she was Wednesday. Like fire and ice. Wednesday night she was in Fuego. I don't think she's hit a 3 tonight. Janasek to Vantham. Right side top of the circle, Crowell. Inside to Maller, back to Crowell. Back outside to Vantham. Left side to Janasek. Inside McKenna King, left low block. No, gets her own rebound. Taken away by Schimmel. Front court to Fancher, drives against Vantham, throws it up with the left hand, no. Rebound though, controlled by Young for Corbett. Fancher for 3, off to the left, no good. Rebound to King. Ahead to Vantham, Braves trying to push. Vantham drives inside, runner over to Maller, lays it in. Beautiful play. Maller with her second field goal, the largest lead for either team, 19-14, 5:20 to go in the third quarter. Schimmel, left-hand dribble against Crowell. Left wing to Riggs, inside to Cannon Peterson, able to finish barely inside at the rim, left alone. 19-16, Corbett back within 3. Vantham to King, inside, over to Janasek. Left baseline, inside to Maller. Head fakes, nice move, lay it up and in! Beautiful head fake from Jordan Maller, her second field goal. Third field goal, second of the quarter. 21-16, back to a 5-point lead for Banks. Pass knocked away, stolen by Vantham. She brings it up across middle of the court, ahead to Crowell. Head fakes, left baseline jumper wide open, no. Over and off, no good. Rebound to Schimmel. 4.5 minutes left, third quarter. 5-point lead for the Braves. Riggs makes a move against King. Inside to Schimmel, we're gonna get a loose ball foul on Malis Crowell. Trying to feed Schimmel down in the left low block. She'll inbound underneath left side. Way out to Riggs, left side to right side, baseline to Young, ball loose. Stolen by Janasek. Vantham ahead to McKenna King, 3-on-1. Ahead to Crowell, back to King, lay it up and in! McKenna King with 8-4 in the quarter. It's a 7-point lead. Timeout Banks. Or no, we're gonna have an offensive foul on Schimmel. Timeout Corbett, 4:01 left to go in the third quarter. It's been all Banks in the second half on an 8-2 run. 4:01 to go in the third quarter. Banks 23, Corbett 16. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from LaHaye.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahays.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
We're back 23-16 Braves, 4:01 to go in the third quarter, largest lead of the game for either team. McKenna King will inbound to Vantham in the backcourt next to the Corbett bench. Vantham being guarded by Peyton Lee. Naomi Brown now into the game for the Braves. Top of the circle to Vantham, won't take the 3. Right-hand dribble backs it back out to McKenna King, high post. Janasek drives inside to Maller, over the top, no. Rebound came over the top, maybe. Rebound poked away by Vantham, able to save in front of her own bench. Drives inside, forced to pass, tried to get it to Maller, stolen by Schimmel. Long 2, no, that's not a 3. She's straddling the line. They're going to give her 3 anyway. And Schimmel with 8 to lead Corbett, 23-19 according to the officials. Stolen by Schimmel. Corbett back the other way, Braves the turnover. Over to Riggs. Oh, rejected by Maller. Corbett fans come unglued. Ball loose on the floor. Corbett calling for a timeout. And Nick Rizzo said they did not have possession. Corbett able to somehow roll over the top of the basketball and call the timeout while simultaneously fighting for it. Corbett fans still yelling at the officials after the block from McKenna King. Her right arm came over the top of the ball. The ball is not the hand, and that is a good no call from the officials. 3 minutes left, 23-19. I believe it is just a 30-second timeout from Corbett, so we'll keep it here. 2:59 to go in the third quarter. Offense picking up a little bit after Banks had opened on an 8-2 run. A 3 from Lily Schimmel a moment ago, and then a steal from Schimmel. Back-to-back turnovers for the Braves. Corbett trying to hold on to the basketball when they come back from their timeout. Our next broadcast after tonight will be Thursday night next week as the Braves host Neocani. They'll be at Yamhill Carlton on Tuesday. Fancher to inbound. Schimmel grabs it in the backcourt. Crosses to the right-hand dribble. Miller tried to feed Cannon Peterson over the top, knocked away, stolen. Vantham with the basketball. Crosses the golden arrowhead. Left side to Naomi Brown. Drives around Fancher. Over to Janicek. One dribble through the hands of Vantham, out of bounds into the Braves bench. Bad turnover for the Braves, self-inflicted. Just a 4-point lead for the Braves. Cannon Peterson high post. Right side on top to Riggs. Won't take the 3. Drives right of the key. Can't go up with it. To Fancher. Pull-up jumper. Banks it home. Just inside the free throw line. Fancher with 7. 23-21. Corbett back within 2. Naomi Brown. Right-hand dribble. Right wing. To Vantham, and she's going to be pushed in the back by Fancher. Nice sportsmanship from Nyla Vantham to help her up off the floor. Evans will come in for Janicek. McKenna King will inbound. Between the scores table and the bench, Vantham out of the backcourt. Right-hand dribble. Stutter step drives inside, nearly got it to go. No, Cannon Peterson the rebound. Banks have gone cold. Banks has gone cold now after an 8-2 start to the quarter. Naomi Brown picking up the defense. Pass inside to Riggs. Blocked over the top again by Maller. Corbett fans are livid. Lee over to inbound, gets it back from Miller. Over the top, Naomi Brown with the catch at midcourt. She's pushed to the floor on the loose ball by Riggs. And it's going to be the 4th team foul on Corbett. One more and Banks will be in the double bonus. King to inbound, but first Clarissa Schertz is going to come in. Maller a little bit gimpy on that left knee with the brace. King the inbound to Vantham. Left-hand dribble, now switches to the right to Naomi Brown. Inside to McKenna King. Schimmel takes it away, and a double, kind of a held ball by Schimmel gets in on the play, and Banks will inbound. 1:35 left third quarter. Vantham will inbound with just a 2-point lead. Over the top to McKenna King. Just in front of the key, or center of the key, right in front of the basket. McKenna King has 8. 6 in the quarter. or 10-6 in the quarter. 25-21, pass stolen in the front court by Evans. Threw it behind Naomi Brown, though, able to save to Schertz. Vantham drives left to the key, back to Naomi Brown for three. Just a little bit long, no, tipped back to Brown. Back out to Evans, drives right baseline, cut off to King. Vantham drives just inside the key, Schertz lays it up, counted, and she's fouled! Clarissa Schertz, her second field goal of the game, and a chance at a three-point play, a chance to push the lead back to 7. Fifth team foul on Corbett. Cannon Peterson will come out. She's got 3 fouls. Clarissa Schertz at the line to try to complete a three-point play. And free throws and air ball. 6-point lead for the Braves, just over a minute left, 1:01 for the third quarter. I think they're going to make an announcement about the harmonica player from Corbett, and now he might be close to getting kicked out of the game. One of the Corbett coaches will, not during a free throw. Corbett fans complaining that they're not able to play the harmonica during free throws. Bands are allowed in high school games, but bands also don't perform during free throw attempts. Corbett with the basketball, 6-point lead, under a minute left. Schimmel double teamed at half court. Trap Naomi Brown, we're gonna get a timeout Corbett. 51 seconds left in the third quarter, still a 6-point lead for the Braves, 30-second timeout. So we'll keep things here.
What's stopping you from going to school and learning new?
(27-21), Banks a 6-point lead. They had a 1-point lead at halftime, 15-14. Outscoring Corbett 12-7 in the third quarter. Another great contest on the girls' side coming up Tuesday night at Yamhill Carlton, as the Braves will battle the top five Tigers. Reagan Riggs will inbound right of her own bench towards the left end of the scorers table below. Schimmel to inbound, and we're going to get a loose ball foul on McKenna King. Reagan Riggs is very lucky. She was not ready for that pass, and McKenna King is going to pick up the foul. 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Riggs to inbound left side underneath. To Peyton Lee, on top to Schimmel. Cross-court pass, Schertz over the top. Nice effort to try to poke it away, but couldn't control her momentum and fell over the top of Peyton Lee. Still non-shooting foul, third team foul with 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. Vantham will come out. Clarissa Schertz will also come out for the Braves. Inbound to Reagan Riggs. We're going to get a loose ball foul on Brooklyn Evans. First personal on Brooklyn Evans, fourth team foul on the Braves. It was 5-1 last Banks possession. 3 quick fouls on Banks' first free throw from Reagan Riggs is too hard off the back rim, no good. Second free throw gets the kind bounce off the back rim. 3 points for Reagan Riggs, 27-22, Braves a 5-point lead. Bantham to Evans, King, Maller back out on top to Janicek. Right wing to Evans. King over the top to Naomi Brown, wide open for 3. High bounce off the side of the rim, no. Rebound McKenna King. 12 seconds, Evans inside to McKenna King. Makes a move inside to Maller, taken away by Schimmel. 5 in the shot on the game clock. Evans bumped, throws it up, no. Rebound Maller, no! Banks had a couple of good looks at the end of the quarter, but couldn't finish on a couple of missed layups after 3. Again, this could come down to a final possession. Banks 27, Corbett 22. We'll take a 30-second break and return in just a moment. After this, from Christy Van Meter.
Your local lender, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises cap. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, and Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2229.
And we're back, start of the fourth quarter. Banks with a 5-point lead, 27-22. McKenna King with a game-high 10 to lead all scores, 8 for Lily Schimmel to pace the Cardinals. Banks boys winning tonight 68-29 over Corbett. Both squads putting on a show tonight. It was a great defensive battle in the first half. They picked up the offense a little bit in that third quarter, but not much. Schimmel will inbound at midcourt. Can't get it in. Finally, Riggs comes to get it near side. On top to Fancher. Backs it back out. Wants to take a 3. Gets it to Riggs instead, left baseline. The King forces her to pick up her dribble, and we're going to have a held ball. Possession will go back to Banks. Bantham brings it up against Young to King. Back to Bantham. Drives around a defender across the free throw line over to Crowell. On top to Janicek. Bantham, right side top of the circle. One dribble to Crowell, right wing. On top to King. Bantham drives inside over to Maller. Can't go up. Makes a move. Finds Janicek. Drives left baseline. Double team, shot blocked. Rebound to Schimmel. Quickly into the front court through the hands of Fancher, out of bounds. Back to the Braves. King will enter the basketball to Nyla Bantham. 4 points tonight for her. Dribbles around Taylor Young at midcourt to Janicek, left wing, inside to Maller, pushed in the back, should have been an and one. No foul called, but Maller with another bucket. And 8 for her. Inside pass stolen along the end line from the Braves. 29-22, Backley the other way, Crowell. The lob to Maller, but it's stolen by Corbett. Again, the largest lead for the Braves has been 7. Inside to Cannon, Peterson overlaid. Put back, no. Rebound to the Braves. Vantham comes out with it, wants to push. Bumped and a loose ball foul is going to be called on Taylor Young. First team foul on either team in the final period. 29-22 Banks, 7-point lead, 6:22 to go in the game. Maller will inbound. Vantham comes to get it. Splits a double team. Runner through the key. Floater is well short. Barely got iron, and the rebound to Corbett. Schimmel front court. Right hand dribble, right wing. And now actually left hand, and gets it inside left of the key. Throws it up. Misses everything. Falling away. No. Rebound to the Braves. McKenna King. Crowell. Vantham. Front court right wing to Janicek. Drives baseline. Pass inside to Maller. Can't go up. Janicek back for 3. No. Back rim. Left side of the rim and off. No good. Just a little bit long. Schimmel. Picked up by Crowell at midcourt. Fancher. Backs it back out. Gets a screen from Cannon Peterson. Left hand dribble back to the right. Back to the left. Riggs won't take the left baseline 3. Schimmel for 3, good. Big bucket for Corbett. Lily Schimmel, her second 3-point field goal. Corbett back within 4, 29-25. Crowell to Vantham, back to Crowell, right wing. Looking to go inside to McKenna King. Oh, Crowell to answer her first points of the game, and it couldn't have came at a bigger time to get the momentum back. 32-25. Connected on 5 in the game on Wednesday. Fancher, left wing to Riggs. Inside pass knocked away, stolen. McKenna King, and it's going to be Banks basketball. McKenna King, the inbound of Vantham. Quickly towards the basket. Crowell right baseline. In the corner back to Vantham, knocked away, ball loose, and we're going to have a loose ball foul on Crowell for the Braves. 7-point lead for Banks, 4:45 left. Schimmel will walk it up after the inbound from Riggs. Peyton Lee back to Schimmel, drives left baseline, spins, will back it back out. Turnaround jumper, oh, wild looking shot, but she gets it to go down. Lily Schimmel has all 5 for Corbett in the fourth quarter, 32-27, 32-28, trying to keep her team in it. Back to, I called that a 3? Back to just a 4-point lead for the Braves. Looked like she was at least a step inside the line, but they're calling it a 3-point field goal. 32-28, back to a 4-point lead for Braves. Vantham pulls up right of the key, canned it. Nyla Vantham with 6, 34-28. 6-point lead for the Braves, 4 minutes left. Schimmel. Cannon Peterson high post way out just inside the top of the circle. Schimmel inside, Maller knocks her to the floor, hit her on the arm, and Lily Schimmel at the line to shoot 2. 13 points to lead Corbett. Makes the first. 1 more for a chance to cut it back to 4. Second free throw is good. Turnover Banks. Schimmel front court. Drives around a couple of defenders. Pulls up right baseline. No. Rebound Ooh, and Lily Schimmel is down. Lily Schimmel has scored all 8 of Corbett's points in the final period, but was lying face down a moment ago, and she's leading scorer for Corbett. 16 points, but she'll have to come out not being able to put any weight on her right foot after she came down after missing a right baseline jumper. 3's on the timer. A 4-point lead for Banks, 34-30. McKenna King will inbound. To Clarissa Schertz. Graham to Vantham. Vantham drives inside. Schertz loses it off her fingertips out of bounds. Fancher. Riggs. Left wing to Lee. Riggs poked away, stolen by McKenna King. Ahead to Graham. Head fakes. Count it! Emily Graham with 5. Jumper from the right, low block, 36-30. Fancher. Curling out near midcourt, left wing to Riggs. Left baseline Lee. Fancher for 3. Shot blocked. Right to Riggs. Shot blocked, but a foul called by Clarissa Schertz. 2:44 left. (36-30) Braves. 2:44 left. Number 5 Banks and number 9 Corbett. First free throw off the back rim, no good. In the fourth quarter, Banks 9, Lily Schimmel 8, all 8 of Corbett's points, but her night is likely done due to some type of injury to her left foot or ankle, possibly also a knee injury. In and out, no good. Rebound, Clarissa Schertz to King, Vantham. King sets the screen to create room for Vantham to get into the front court. Drives all the way to the basket, stripped on her way up, but a foul called, and she'll head to the line to shoot 2, and a chance to give the Braves their largest lead of the game at 8 with 2:35 left. First free throw too hard. Where will Corbett turn for scoring with Lily Schimmel out? Second free throw too hard. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Back to Corbett. So after Corbett missed 2 free throws on the other end, Banks misses 2 free throws on this end with a chance to grab their largest lead of the game. Riggs won't take the right wing 3. Dribbling around the perimeter. Pass knocked out of bounds. No, knocked away by Schertz, but Riggs able to control right baseline. Inside to Riggs. Ball on the floor. Loose. Held ball. Will go back to Corbett. 2:09 left. And still just a 2-possession game, but if Banks can come up with a couple of more stops and score at the other end, this game could be over soon. Schimmel, the inbound to Lee. Riggs, back to Schimmel. Drives inside, back out to Lee for 3. Back rim, no. Rebound, McKenna King. And held ball at the shot clock horn. It did not reset once it hit the rim. Corbett will set up their press break. Now they'll back off a little bit. Evans in the game. Right-hand dribble. Timeout Banks. 1:50 left. Good timeout called by Nick Rizzo. A bucket here would push it again to 8, the largest lead of the game for Banks with under 2 minutes left. 1:50 to go. Number 5, Banks 36. Number 9, Corbett 30. When we return after this from Cassie Ogden.
Casey Ogden is a healthcare expert with more than 40 years in the field serving others and is college certified in nursing and healthcare administration. Her business, Casey Ogden Healthcare Services, offers everything you need for home health, from limited medical equipment, meal preparation, medication management, medical transportation, and more. Call 971-273-6058 or email caseyogden.hcs.llc@gmail.com.
Forgot we were still in break. John Popper and Blues Traveler playing at the break of, as we come back from timeout. Fitting, Corbett likes to play the harmonica during while opponents are shooting free throws. They were given a warning, and the harmonica was taken away by one of the Corbett's coaches earlier in the third quarter. Clarissa Schertz will inbound, under 2 minutes left. Vantham in the backcourt. Corbett will pick up the defense, now trying to foul, and none called. Back the other way, Fancher drives inside. Clarissa Schertz, no, off the front of the rim, ball loose, and a held ball. Possession will go back to Corbett. Now Corbett's trying to foul, and they won't call it. 36-30. Schimmel has re-entered the game. Inside to Riggs, won't take the shot. Fancher inside to Cannon Peterson, traveled, rebound to Riggs, tries to go back up, and she traveled. McKenna King will inbound, gotta hurry. Vantham comes to get it. Up the near side into the front court. Over to Schertz. Left wing to Evans. Pushes up a wild shot. No, that's a pass inside to Vantham, and she's hammered on her way up. Again, that backdoor shot pass fools a lot of teams. That looked like one of the more uglier ones we've seen, though. And Banks likes to run that play at least a couple times a game. Vantham at the line to shoot 2. That's been one of the ugliest ones we've seen the last couple of years. First free throw, rims out. Janasek. Braves going to get some of their starters back in. Janasek and Maller back in the game. Evans out. Crowell back in. Second free throw is good for Nyla Vantham. 7 for her, 37-30 Braves. Student section again starting to make some noise. Nearing a minute in the quarter. In the Maller with the block, and Cannon Peterson at the line to shoot 2, 1:07 left. First free throw back rim, no good. One more for Malaya Cannon Peterson, the 6'2" post. Free throw gets the kind bounce back rim, front of the rim and down. Just 3 points for her, but it's back to a 6-point Braves advantage, 37-31. Now under a minute for the game. Janasek to King. High post, can't go up. Back out to Janasek. King works some clock. Back out to Vantham. Janasek nearly threw it too high. Crowell nearly lost the basketball. Timeout, Banks. 10 on the shot clock, 42 seconds for the game. 6-point Braves lead, just a 2-possession game, still with a 3-point bucket. A couple of those from Corbett, and they could send this to overtime. Banks 37, Corbett 31. OSA a 3A girls basketball top 10 matchup continues when we return. And we're back, 42 seconds left, 6-point lead for number 5 Banks, leading number 9 Corbett 37-31. Banks, Corbett, and Yamhill Carlton all in the 3A girls basketball top 10. And 6 of the 7 teams in league with legitimate chances at making the playoffs. Maller the inbound to Vantham, able to dribble away from pressure. Janicek inside to Maller, won't go up, and 34 seconds, 3 on the shot clock. Inbound to McKenna King, and 2 on the shot clock. It's going to go out of bounds off McKenna King, back to Corbett. 33 seconds left. Watch for the threes. Fancher, front court, gets a screen from Riggs. NBA range. Off to the left, no good, out of bounds, back to Banks. That might do it. 23 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Corbett is going to set up their press, though. Banks in a 1-4 press break. Crowell ahead to Maller. Vantham will bring it back out. She'll circle around and force Corbett to foul. Bounce pass over to Crowell. Banks is going to defeat Corbett 37-31. Banks is going to run out the clock with a 6-point victory over the defending state champs at Banks High School. 37-31 the final score. We'll take a 30-second break and wrap things up, give you a look at individual scoring when we come back. Corbett falls to 7-4, 1-1 in league play after falling 37-31.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And we're back. Nick Rizzo and Bill Schimmel having a friendly conversation at the end of the game, both smiling, and Nick giving Coach Schimmel a coach on the back, or a pat on the back, as the Braves come away with the victory, their 11th on the season. And depending on what happens with Riverdale at Yamhill Carlton, hoping to move up a couple of spots in the rankings with a victory tonight over another top 10 foe, the Corbett Cardinals. Taking a look at individual scoring first for the Corbett Cardinals, Lily Schimmel did everything she could to keep her team in this game. Had 8 of the 9 for Corbett in the fourth quarter before she had to sit for a few minutes after what looked like a serious left foot or left ankle injury. But she finished with 8 in the fourth quarter, 11 in the second half, and 16 total for the game to lead the Cardinals. Finishing with 7 for Corbett was Ada Fancher, 3 for Malaya Cannon Peterson. 3 also for Reagan Riggs, and 2 for Peyton Lee. For the Braves, pretty much balanced scoring. McKenna King had 10, 6 in the third quarter. Did not score in the final period. 3 for Melis Crowla, big 3 in the fourth quarter. Emily Graham with 5, scored in the first and last periods. 8 for Jordan Maller. 7 for Nyla Vantham, and 4 for Clarissa Schertz. Again, Lily Schimmel with a game-high 16, but it was McKenna King and the Braves on top. McKenna King with a game-high 10 to lead the Braves. They defeat Corbett tonight 37-31. Banks will be at Yamhill Carlton for boys and girls action on Tuesday night. We will not, likely not be at that contest. We will, however, bring you more Braves basketball action here from Banks High School on Thursday night as the Braves host Neocani January 16th. That will do it for us. We hope you have an enjoyable weekend. Cold weather, not colder weather, more December, January type weather coming up next week. No snow in the forecast for the Valley, but don't be surprised if you see a few frozen windshields and some de-iced roads next week, with lows expected to be right around 30 degrees most of the week. We'll tell you all more about that on Westside's Greatest Hits with our weather forecasts from the National Weather Service and Jonathan Lee with his weather as well. Listen to westsidesgreatesthits.com and Westside's Greatest Hits and Oregon Trail Country on the Live 365 app. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you Thursday night. Good night and God bless.